Hey goldrush fans, another week is in the books, so let's break down Golden Acres. So Team Beats, they're working on the blue cut. All the efforts and all the machinery is down there to try to get down to pay dirt. Pay dirt's projected to be at 100 feet down. Just want to do a shout out to Tony. He's a man of his word. He's letting his boys run the show. Mike, he's proven himself this episode and was able to hit pay dirt by the end of the week. The only thing left to do is to run all that pay dirt through their trommel. So Parker, he's working on the keyhole cut, a 14-acre site that's opened, and he's running pay dirt through Big Red already. So if you don't know already, permafrost, it's frozen ground that's been frozen for millions of years, and it's kind of standing in their way right now. Disagreements on what should happen next is going on between Mitch and Parker, and they're both trying to figure out the best plan. Mitch wants to run the pay dirt, and the boss, he wants to strip the ground, breaking up the permafrost. So the Clayton brothers, they're kind of hatching a plan to see how their season's going to go. They went downstream to prospect some virgin ground. One test pan later, and they actually found some pickers and some fine gold in their pan. Their 500-ounce season looks like is off to the right start. So the brothers, they found some great gold, but they have an issue now. From point A to point B, it's too far. Diesel's at an all-time high, and they don't have the funds to build a road. So this is something that I don't like. The guys decide to fund the road construction by mining closer to their trommel and use that gold to pay for it. So this sounds like a good plan, and if it works out, that's great, but if it doesn't, it's a complete waste of time. So Fred, he's trying to open up the iceberg cut, that's what I've named it, with a chainsaw. And yes, I did say a chainsaw. The plan to melt the ice with water, it didn't work, so he brought out a chainsaw. So Fred and his crew, they're watching the Clayton brothers working, and you can definitely tell he's getting jealous. Fred predicts that they're a month behind Team Clayton. So now let's talk about the gold. So Tony, he set the pace this week with 202.3 troy ounces of gold. Tony needs 200 plus ounces each week to hit that goal of 5,000. The Clayton brothers, they did a 200-yard test and they needed a minimum of 3/4 of an ounce of gold per 100 yards not to lose money. The brothers, well, they mined 0.3 troy ounces of gold, and this isn't going to cut it. So far, Parker has mined 360 troy ounces of gold, and he's setting the pace. With shutting down the wash plant to break up the permafrost, they had a shorter week of sluicing. Team Parker pulled in 163.5 troy ounces of gold. Last up is Fred, and he's the only miner without gold. He did run a chainsaw this episode, so I guess that is something. Alright Gold Rush fans, this has been a Gold Rush Minute. Click that small icon on the right side of your screen to subscribe to the channel. Until the next time.